All right, getting ready to start racing. It is right on the money, 7 o'clock. Race number 1, make your way to the track. Marshals are from World Figure 8. While we wait for them, everyone in the pits, stand up, make your way to the oval wall. We are going to play the national anthem. Everyone to the wall for the national anthem. Stand up and remove your hats. All right, race number 1, stock SR10, heat 1 of 1. I should have 4 drivers taking the stand. Here they come. Marshals are from World Figure 8. If you are in World Figure 8, race number 11, make your way to the track for marshaling. I see 2. I need 2 more. Race number 1, go ahead and get your cars rolling. Get them checked in. Marshals from World Figure 8. I need Paul Taylor, Chris Workman, and Ronnie. Oh, Ronnie's on track. I need Chris and Paul. Chris and Paul out to the track. I saw it. Go ahead, go out there and marshal, Ronnie. Go marshal. Substitute for who? Do we have one? Who's this marshal? Chris, send someone out here. Need a volunteer in turn number 3. Volunteer in turn number 3. Ah, well, there's only 4 of you. Cole, can you handle that whole side? Hey, you're pretty fast. You got it. All right, Nathan, Eddie, Ronnie, Dean, get them rolling, get them rolling. Race number 1, you are going live, sound of the tone. It's Dean, Ronnie, Eddie, and Nathan. All 4 of my cars checked in and rolling, putting down their first couple laps. Oh man, big bobble out of Nathan. He's turned around on the bike. That's going to drop him back to the 4 spot. Dean, Ronnie, Eddie, your top 3. It's a tight 3-way battle for the top position. Dean starting to pull away. He's got a 2-second lead on Eddie Sadler. Oh man, he's making his way through traffic. Oh, Eddie and Ronnie hard at it, battling each other. That's going to allow Nathan to move up to the 2 spot. It's Dean, Nathan, Eddie, Ronnie. Dean, Nathan, Eddie, your top 3. Eddie and Ronnie are half a second apart. Oh man, it's tight. Ronnie with a big crash. Oh man, gonna get taken out. Nathan coming across too fast, getting into him. Ronnie all spun around. Big crash on the front stretch. Nathan and Ronnie, 3 and 4. Back to the field. We got Dean and Eddie leading the way. Dean Riley, your leader. White, purple, a little bit of blue. He's coming to the line now. He crosses the big number 1 on a 48-lap run. He's got a 13-second lead. Now an 18-second lead over Nathan Albee. Nathan, that red and white, pulling over. Oh, way up in the wall. Eddie Sadler was 2 seconds behind him. Now the difference is 1/10. Eddie looking to take the lead. Never mind, Nathan going to take it right back. Oh, way up in the wall. Eddie to the 2 spot. Eddie in the 2, Nathan in the 3, Ronnie 4. 2:15 down, 1:45 to go. Dean, Eddie, Nathan. Your leader down the front straightaway, coming up on Nathan Albee, your number 3. Eddie working a big lead now, a 4-second advantage over Nathan Albee. 3.8 to be exact. 2:45 down, 1:15 to go. Hot lap of the race goes to your leader, Dean Riley. You went 4.7. Next fastest car is Nathan. He went 4.9. He only found one of those. Hasn't hit another 4.9 since. 3 minutes down, 1 minute left to go. We are in the final quarter of this race. Leader on a clean run. He's got a 23-second lead over Eddie Sadler. Eddie in that green and white down the back straightaway. The yellow wheels coming to the line now. Eddie goes 5.1. That's his fastest lap. He's on a 43.402. Now 22.5 behind Dean. That time around, he goes 5 flat, his new fastest lap. There's 20 seconds remaining. 20 seconds remaining. Leader turns 3 and 4, coming to the line. Purple, white, number 1. Leading this one off with 8 seconds to go. He is going to get 2 more laps. 2 more laps for your leader. Next time around, Dean, you will be done. Everyone else keep going. Everyone else keep going.
Done.
Ronnie, you're finished. Nathan, Eddie, you're done. Race is over. Race is over. Dean, Eddie, Ronnie, your top 3. All right, track is open. Track is open. Start running laps.
Jackson Bird.
Go ahead, start running laps. Start running laps.
Mason Guthrie. Luke Guthrie.
Get them spread out. Get them spread out. We are ready to race. Spread them out. Spread them out. Race number 2 is going live. Sound of the tone, less than 5. Wayne, Luke, Mason, and Jackson. All 4 cars are checked and rolling. "30 seconds down, 3:30 left to go. First couple laps going down, we got Wayne Boyd out front, 43.402. 1.5 behind him is Luke Guthrie. Now Mason in the 2, Luke in the 3, Jackson in the 4. 45 seconds down, 3:13 to go. Wayne Boyd still leading the way. He's in that camo orange and black, number 13. Down the front straightaway, crossing the line. Your leader on the 43.405. He's got a whole lap lead over Mason Guthrie now. Mason in that solid white, blue stripe down the middle, crossing the line. He is now 5 seconds behind Wayne. All man on his lid. Luke gonna go by. Luke now to the 2 spot. Wayne, Luke, Mason, your top 3. 1:35 down, 2:25 to go. Wayne out front, 42.402. 5 seconds behind him is Luke Guthrie. Then Mason in the 3, Jackson in the 4. Leader down the front straightaway, crossing the line. In that 2 spot is Luke. He's in the red and black, number 15. Down the back straightaway. Turns 3 and 4 coming to the line. Mason in that solid white late model. Down the back straightaway. Jackson in the 3, or in the 4 spot. He's in that white, red, and blue coming to the line. .225 down, 1:35 to go. Wayne still leading the way. Having a little bit of a longer lap there. Gonna move Luke Guthrie to the point. Luke now leading the way. That red and black all getting punched around. Making his way through traffic. He now has a 3-second lead over Wayne. Wayne comes to the line. The gap is 2.5. Hot lap goes to Luke, 5.1. Wayne goes 5.3. Mason goes 5.3. Less than a minute left to go. We got 55 seconds left on the clock. Luke leading the way. 3.5 seconds behind him is Wayne Boyd. Mason in the 3, Jackson in the 4. Oh man, big crash on the front. Go high, go high. Go against the wall, against the wall. It's clear. Wayne making a late race push. The gap is 2.3. Hot lap by Wayne, 5.3 that time around. Oh, Marshall with the hot feet. Wayne getting around Luke. The gap is 1/10 of a second. Luke on his lid, wheeling down the front straightaway. No steering. He's going to fall back a fair bit. With 5 seconds left on the clock, Wayne has the lead by 1 second. Keep on going one more time around. Wayne, you hit the line, you're finished. Wayne, Luke, you're both done. Everyone is finished. Wayne going to take the win with a 2/10 of a second lead over Luke. Mason in the 3, Jackson in the 4. Race number 3, take the track. All right, race number 3, take the track. I need a marshal in turn number 4. A marshal in turn number 4. If anyone would like to volunteer.
Derek Mason. Dwight Smith. Chris Workman.
Can I get one volunteer marshal in turn number 4? Someone to help us out and get ready to race.
Ben Samuel.
Thank you, Phil. I appreciate it. All right, get them spread out, work together, race goes live. Sound the tone, less than 5. Eric, Eddie, Dwight, and Chris. All right, first couple laps going down. Dwight Smith leading the way. Half a second behind him is Chris Workman. Leader in that solid white yellow, number 14. Down the backside of the track, Chris Workman goes 4.4. He's in that number 2 spot. Just 0.2 of a second behind him. They started together on track. Your leader trying to spread out a gap. He goes 4.5. Chris goes 4.5. Back to back. Chris trying to reel him in here. 1 minute down, 3 left to go. Eddie Sadler in the 3, Eric in the 4. We are watching the battle for the lead. Number 3 and 4 are on their own laps. Dwight and Chris, 1.9 apart, or 0.19. Oh, down the front straightaway, across the line. Solid white and yellow, holding off Chris by 1/10 of a second. Chris starting to reel him in. Purple and yellow, number 777. 0.10 behind the leader. 0.09 of a second is the gap. This time around, 0.05 of a second. Coming to the line, it's now going to be Chris Workman to the lead. Dwight working his way through traffic, both of them getting squirrely. They're going to separate back out. It's Dwight back to the point with a 0.2 of a second lead. 2 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Solid white, number 14. Lost a little bit of time in turn 3. Here comes Chris, knocking down 10th by 10th. He's going to be taking the lead that time around. Purple and yellow, number 777, now on point. 0.02 of a second between those drivers. Back and forth, they've been swapping lap to lap. This time around, it's going to be Chris's race. Dwight, 0.02 of a second behind. Eddie, 13 seconds behind that battle. Eric, another 2 seconds behind him. Everyone going straight to the A main. There's only 4 of you. These are your starting positions. We got Chris still leading the way. 0.06 of a second that time around. He's not looking for a pass here. He just has to stay on Dwight's rear bumper. That time around, Dwight gonna take it back. Now Chris back to the lead. It is back and forth. Chris a little bit closer now. He's gonna hold it for a moment. We're coming up on traffic. Make sure you give these guys plenty of room. Dwight getting caught up once again. It's going to be Chris going right around him. 0.6 of a second, just over half a second. Now Dwight going to be the one on attack. Down the back straightaway, turns 3 and 4, coming to the line. Chris, his hot lap is a 4.43. Dwight, 4.40. Hot lap stays with Dwight. He's that solid white number 14, now in second place. With 15 seconds left to go, Chris holding the lead. That purple and yellow 777 down the front straightaway, crossing the start finish. He's on a 53.40. Dwight 53.40, 1 second behind him. Here comes the bell. They cross the line. Everyone is finished. Everyone is finished. Chris Workman going to take a win. Dwight right behind him. Eddie in the 3, Eric in the 4.
Max Mason. Sean Crow. Nick Lowry. Nick Lowry.
All right. Get him spread out. Get him spread out. This is heat number 1 of 2. Race number 4. Get him rolling. Get him rolling. Max, Nathan, Phil, Nick. Your race going live. Sound of the tone less than 5. Nathan, Nick, Max, Phil. All 4 cars are checked and rolling. 30 seconds down through 30 left to go. Max Mason, he goes 4.6. Hot lap of the race. He is leading the way. A 50 and a 4:04. He's got 6 thousandths of a second behind Nick Lowry now. Nick to the point. Coming to the line. Nick leading the way. Now Phil to the point. Phil having a rough first lap. He's made his way all the way back up. Oh, two-wheeling it on the left side. If it's two-wheeling now, it's going to get worse in the main. 1 minute down, 3 minutes left to go. Max goes 4.5. He is leading the way by 1 whole second over Phil. Max, that orange and chrome, coming to the line. He hits it with a 4.6. 50 and a 4:01 out of your leader. Oh, long lap for Max of 5.1. Phil gonna reel him in. 1 second is the difference. Phil in that black and silver. Down the front straightaway, big number 1 on that door. He goes 4.6. Max, 4.7. We got Nick in that 3 spot, just half a second off of Phil. Nick and Phil, half a second apart. Nathan Harvey in the 4 spot. He is 17 seconds away from that battle. 2 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Max, Phil, Nick, your top 3. Max starting to pull away. He's got a 2.5 second lead over Phil now. 2.2 is the difference. That time around, 2.4. Max gonna start stretching it out even further. A long lap out of Phil, backing it up with another one. It's gonna be a 3.2 second lead for Max. He just has to keep it on his wheels. 2:30 down, 1:30 remaining. Max Mason on a 51 lap run. Phil, 3.5 seconds behind him. Oh man. Down the back straightaway, truck is broken. Oh man. It's going to move Phil. Now Nick to the point. Phil in the 2 spot. Nathan in the 3. 45 seconds left to go. 45 left to go. Nick Lowry leading the way. 6 seconds behind is Phil. So we got Nick down the front straightaway. That green and silver number 4 leading the race now. Coming up on the lap traffic. He gets through it. Green, black, and silver number 4. He's got 6 seconds over Phil. His hot lap is a 4.64. Phil, 4.60. Nathan goes 5 flat. We got 15 seconds left in this race. 15 seconds. Nick, your leader, gonna get 3 more laps. 3 more laps. That green, silver, and black number 4 down the back straightaway. Oh, watch turn 4. Watch turn 4. On the last lap, Nick gonna flip it over. He had that extra lap on him. It's good. Race is over. Nick gonna set TQ with a 49.404. Track is open. Track is open.
Ryan Hall. Mike Ronnie. Tony Hinton.
All right. Get them spread out. Get them spread out. Race number 5, Super Cycling Model. You are trying to beat Nick's TQ time. 49.404. Race goes live. Sound of the tone. Less than 5. Tony Hunt going to be the first one to cross. Seconds down, 3:40 left to go. Right now we have 2 racers ahead of that TQ pace. It's Matt and Ryan, both of them on a 52-lap run. Matt leading the way. That white, blue, and yellow, number 34 down the back straightaway, turns 3 and 4, coming to the line. He goes 4.55 that time around. Ryan Hahn in the second place position, a half of second difference. Mike in the 3, Tony in the 4. Mike Alvey in that 3 spot. He is 4 seconds behind that battle for the lead. Tony 1/10 of a second behind him. Tony's truck looking a little loose. He's swinging the corners. 1:15 down, 2:45 to go. Leader, Matt Sinex, white, blue, and yellow, number 34, crossing the line. He's looking to reset TQ. He's got a whole second on Ryan. Ryan is 2 laps ahead of TQ pace. They are looking to start 1 and 2 in your A main. Matt Sinex, white and blue, number 34. Hot lap is a 4.54. Ryan Hahn goes 4.61. Ryan in that white and blue, number 9. Oh, big crash in front of him. Gonna catch him. Marshall's there. Good one. 2 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Matt and Ryan now on the track together, 3 seconds apart. Matt working a 3-second advantage. Ryan in the 2, Mike in the 3, Tony in the 4. Mike and Tony looking to go and come up just a little short from the A main. Mike looking to start number 5, Tony looking to start number 7. Matt and Ryan looking to lead off your A main. That white and blue, number 34, down the front straightaway, crossing the line. Trying to hold off the white and blue, number 9. In that 2 spot, now 3.2 seconds apart. The gap is stretching slightly. Both of them going 4.7 that time around. Matt goes 4.6. Ryan goes 4.6. Mike in the 3. Tony in the 4. We got 1 minute left to go. 3 down, 1 to go. Matt, Ryan, Mike, your top 3. 45 seconds left in this race. Matt Sinex on a 52.404. He's got a 3.5 second lead over Ryan, starting to pull even further away. White and blue, yellow. Number 34, crossing on. He's coming up on lap traffic. It's going to be Tony and Mike. Mike on a 48.401. He just found his fastest lap of 4.79. Mike needs to get on a 49 lap run. That crash right there is not going to help him out. He's going to stay in that B sort, number 5 on the board. Time winding down, time running out. We got 3 seconds left on the clock. Matt, you're going to get one more lap. Keep going, keep going. Next time you cross, you are done. Ryan, you're done. Mike, Tony, Matt, you're finished. Race is over. Race is over.
Race is completed.
All right. Track is open. Track is open.
Down. Down start. Keep to turn. Announcement.
All right, no more laps, no more laps. Chris, cross the line. Chris, cross the line. All right, Phil, cross the line. All right, get him spread out, get him spread out. 6 racers on track. I got all 4 of my marshals. Your race going live. Sound of the toll, less than 5. Doug Townsend, first one on clock. Dwight, Phil, Dan, Chris, and Keith. Everyone is now on, getting checked. Running best lap so far, we got Dwight Smith and Chris Workman, 1/100th of a second apart. Now 5,000ths of a second. Back to 500ths. Chris leading the way, 4.27 that time around. Dwight Smith, 1/10 of a second back now. Doug in the 3, Phil in the 4, Dan in the 5, Keith in the 6. 45 seconds down, 3:15 to go. Chris Workman, your leader. Down the front straightaway, blue and yellow, number 46. Leading this one off. He's on a 56.402. He's got the mixed match rims on his car. Now Dwight Smith taking over the lead with a 4.2. He's on a 56.402. Dwight, that solid white, number 14, crossing the line. He's on a 56 lap run. He's got 1/10 of a second over Chris. Dan Stewart, 1 lap behind him. That's 4.5 seconds. Phil in the 4, Doug in the 5, Keith in the 6. $140 down, 2:20 remaining. Dwight on a 56.402. Dwight 1/100th of a second behind him. Back and forth. Who wants it? Leader gonna be going down the front straightaway now to the back. Chris holding the lead this lap around. He's got it by half a second. Dwight in the 2, Dan in the 3. Dan is now 2 laps behind the leader. Phil in the 4, Keith in the 5, Doug in the 6. 2:15 down, 1:45 to go. Oh man, big crash right in front of your leader. Gonna catch him. Now Dwight gonna move to the point. Chris gonna fall back to the 2. 2.3 seconds apart. Dwight has a pretty... Watch back straight. Chris has lost his cushion. It's now Dwight Smith to the point. He's got a 2.5 second lead. Down the back straightaway, coming to the line. Chris crosses, Dwight cross. 2 seconds flat is the difference. With just under a minute left to go now. 1 minute down, 1 minute left to go. Dwight on a 55 lap run. 1.6 behind him is Chris Workman. Chris in that solid blue and yellow, number 46. Dwight and that white and yellow, number 14. Give those cars plenty of room. Dan Stewart in the 3, 10 seconds behind him. Phil, 21 behind Dan. Keith, 5 seconds behind Phil. Doug, 5 behind Keith. Big gaps in this race. 15 seconds left to go. 15 seconds left to go now. Dwight and Chris, 1.8 apart. Leader down the front straightaway, crossing the line there. White and yellow, number 14. He's got to go around for 2 more laps. Next time by, he will be done. Dwight, you're finished.
Done. Dan Stewart done.
Dan, Keith,
done.
Chris, and Phil. Race is over. Race is over. Dwight Smith gonna take it. Chris in the 2, Dan Stewart in the 3. All right, I got 4 cars on track. Get them spread out. Get them spread out.
Sean Denny. Dean Riley. Matt Phoenix. Nick Lowry.
Get them spread out. Get them spread out. This is heat 1 of 2 for the Slash Modifieds. Race goes live. Sound of the tone, less than 5. Nick, Matt, Dean, and Sean. Seconds into this one, 3:40 left to go. Sean, Matt, Dean, your top 3. Nick in the 4. Matt and Sean, closest race on track. Half a second is the difference. Coming to the line, Sean with the long lap. It's going to be Nick Lowry to the 2 spot. Never mind, Nick with a longer lap. He goes 6 flat. Drops him back to the 3 spot. Matt and Sean go 1 and 2. 2.3 seconds apart. 1 minute down, 3 left to go. $1:15 down, 2:45 to go. Matt goes 5.21. Sean Denny, 5.23. Those guys are 2.5 seconds apart. Matt on a 46 lap run. He's in that pink and blue, number 34, down the back straightaway. Turns 3 and 4, coming to the line. He's got a 2.5 second lead over Sean Denny. Sean, green and blue, coming to the line. That 96. Turns 3 and 4, crossing the start finish. 2.6 is the difference. It stayed that way. No one gaining or losing. Sean gonna throw down a fast lap, 5.19. Nick Lowry in the 3 spot goes 3.5 seconds behind now. Dean 7 seconds behind them. Gaps are spreading out. Your closest race is for the lead. Leaders 2.7 apart. That's your closest race. 2:20 down, 1:40 remaining. Matt goes 5.15. That pink and blue, number 34, crossing the start finish. He hits the line. $46,404 out of your leader. Sean Denny, 3.5 behind him now. Gap is going to spread out. Nick Lowry in the 3, 5 seconds behind. Dean, another 8 behind him. This is heat 1 of 2. Your leader, pink and blue, number 34. Coming up to the backside of Nick. Nick goes down his fastest lap of 5.4. Less than a minute left to go. 45 seconds remaining. Leader coming through traffic. Oh man, gonna get spun. Real aggressive. He gets back on his wheels. Matt on a 45.402. Sean not gonna make up as much time as he would have liked. 2.5 is the difference. 10 seconds remaining. 350 down. 10 seconds remaining. 45.403. It's for your leader. Cross the line. Keep on going. Keep on going. Everyone is done. Race is over. Race is over. Matt, Sean, and Nick, your top three.
Paul Taylor. Alton Henley. Ben Wright. Ben Stewart.
Oh, okay. All right, spread them out. Spread them out.
Alton Henley.
Get them rolling. Get them rolling. You are chasing down Matt's TQ of 45.403.
Ben Wright. Ben Stewart.
All right. Race goes live. Sound of the tone, less than 5. It's going to be Eddie, Alton, Ben, Dan, and Paul. Everyone checked in and rolling. Matt went 45 laps. Right now, we got Alton on a 45.404. He's 1/10 of a second behind the lead. Right now, we got Dan Stewart on point, 44 and a 4 flat. Remember, only 4 cars go to the A main. Right now, Dan and Alton looking to scrape in. Dan on a 45.405. Leader down the back straightaway. That orange and blue, a little bit of black. Coming to the start finish with a 5.3. That's his fastest lap. Alton Henley half a second behind him. That red, blue, and yellow, number 14. Down the back straightaway, coming to the front, crossing the line. Alton goes 5.4. 3/10 of a second behind the leader. Oh, watch the front. Go low, go low. Away from the driver's stand, away from the driver's stand. It's clear. On with a 12-second lap. He falls down to the 5th spot.
Come on, Alton.
140 down, 220 left to go. Dan, Paul, Ben, Eddie, Alton, your top 5. 145 down, 2:15 to go. Dan and Paul, half a second apart. Dan Stewart, your leader, crossing the line. Paul Taylor crossing the line. That orange and blue, number 20 in a 2 spot. The leaders are together on track, 2/10 of a second apart. Down the back straightaway. Dan spun around. It's now going to be Paul Taylor to the point. Paul Taylor looking to start 3rd in the A main. Dan looking to go 4 in the A main. Those drivers are 1 second apart. Oh man, Dan swinging to the inside. Now Dan Stewart going to take back that top position. Paul with the bobble. 1:20 left on the clock. $1:15 left to go. Dan and Paul, 2/10 of a second apart. Oh man, both of them stuck together. It's going to be Dan coming out on top. Dan, orange and blue, crossing the line. Paul Taylor, orange and blue with a 20. Leading the way now, Paul Taylor. Looking to go number 3 overall. Dan looking to go number 4 overall. They are 1/10 of a second apart. 45 seconds left to go. Paul looking to take the race win. Down the front, crossing the line. Dan gonna take it back for a brief moment. Cross the line. Paul Taylor back to the point. 1/10 of a second between them when they cross. 9/100ths. Paul, now Dan Stewart holding it. Now Paul taking it back. It's been back and forth for the last couple laps. 15 seconds remaining. 15 seconds left to go. 1/10 of a second between them. Dan swinging early. Gets that nice exit. 5 seconds left on the clock. Your leader going to get one more lap. One more lap for both of them. Next time by, they cross. And who's going to get it? Paul Taylor by 1/10 of a second. Going to take it. Dan in the 2, Ben in the 3. For your A main starting positions, it's going to be Matt, Sean, Paul, and Dan. That's going to be your A main start. All right, get them rolling, get them rolling.
That's next.
All right, Magic Man, can you cross the line for me? Cross the line.
Magic Man.
All right, get him spread out. Get him spread out. Race number 9. Oh, yeah. We need one marshal in turn number 2. Need a marshal in turn number 2. Help us out. Oh, thank you, Alden. Thank you. All right. Spread them out. Race number 9, heat 1 of 2. Race goes live. Sound of the tone, less than 5. Magic Man, first one across. Matt, Wayne, and Keith. All right, first lap's going down. We got Wayne Boyd out front. He's going to have a couple crashes, knocks him back to the bottom. Matt Sinix on point. Magic Man the 2, Keith in the 3. "45 seconds down, 3:15 to go. Matt Sinix on point. He's going to be in that solid gray monster down the back straightaway. Turns 3 and 4 coming to the line. He goes 5.1. That's his fastest lap. Magic Man 5.1. Keith 5.1. Fastest lap of the race goes to Keith Fisher. 5.115. Matt goes 1.16. Your leader, that's solid gray. Down the back straightaway, coming to the line. Matt, solid gray, goes 5 flat. Magic Man, 3 seconds behind him. Keith, 2 behind him. Those gaps are going to spread out slightly. Matt working a 3-second cushion. Magic Man goes 5 flat now. Magic Man, and that dark red and gray. Number 13, down the front straightaway. Crossing that start-finish line. The gap is 3 flat between those drivers. Keith in the 3 spot. Keith is going to be in that white color bomb. Stars and stripes on the side. Number 14. He crosses. New hot lap of the race goes to Magic Man. 5.045. Matt goes 5.046. 1,000th of a second faster. Crazy. Matt gonna back up his own hot lap once again. The exact same number. Matt leading the way with a 3.3 second lead over Magic Man. Magic Man's got 5 over Keith. Keith has 30 over Wayne. There is going to be a B main for this class, so keep on pushing, keep on pushing. 3 minutes down, 1 minute left to go.
1 minute left.
Matt Sinix on a 45.40. Matt 1.7 behind him. Keith 6 seconds back and Wayne 40 behind. Time winding down. Magic Man to the point. Matt with a 10-second lead, lap. All right. All right. Matt leading the way with a 3-second lead over Magic Man. Keith in the 3, Wayne in the 4. 15 seconds left to go. Matt on a 46.401. That's his pace. Magic Man is 3.2 behind. Time winding down. That's your closest race on track. Solid gray. Gonna take the win when he crosses the line.
Matt Sinix done.
Matt, you're done. Wayne, Magic Man, and keep going. Race is over, race is over.
Our drivers have finished.
Don't stop until I say your name.
The race is completed.
get him rolling, get him rolling.
Doe. Tony Hunter. Brent Barnsley. Clinton Titchener. Ryan Hall.
All right, ready to get this one rolling. Matt Sinex takes TQ 46-401. That's what you guys are chasing. All right, get him spread out, get him spread out. Race number 10 going live. Sound of the tone, less than 5. Brent, first one across. Clinton, Doug, Ryan, Tony. All 5 cars checked and rolling. Oh man, watch the front stretch, watch getting on the front. It's clear. Oh, Oscar crashes here. 15 seconds in, 3:45 to go. It's Tony Hunton on point, looking to reset TQ. He's on a 48-lap run. Already blowing that hot lap out of the water. He goes 4.9. Doug goes 5 flat. Now Ryan goes 5 flat. Tony, the only one looking to do better than a TQ. He's on a 48.403. He's got a 3-second lead on Doug. Doug in that second place position. Ryan in the 3, Clinton in the 4, Brent in the 5. Tony, your leader. Red and silver down the front straightaway. Crossing with a 4.83. Doug Townsend in the 2 spot. He's going to be in that black and white, crossing the line. He goes 5.1. 4.5 seconds behind the leader. 130 down, 2:30 remaining. Ryan in the 3, Clinton 4, Brent in the 5. Right now, Ryan Hahn finds a hot lap, 4.95. Backs it up with a 5.2. Right now, Tony and Doug, only 2 cars looking to make the A main right now. Ryan, Clinton, and Brent gotta push hard to make that A main show. Ryan on a 45.402. He is bordering the A main. Ryan gonna be in that solid white, little bit of green down the back straightaway. Turns 3 and 4 coming to the line. Ryan goes 5.2. Oh, he's turned over. Watch the back straightaway. Watch it. It's clear. 220 down, 140 left to go. Tony Hunton on a 48.404. Doug, 6 seconds behind him. Clinton, 2.5 behind him. Now Clinton Titchener to the 3 spot. It's Ryan to the 4, Brent in the 5. Tony's still leading the way, looking to reset TQ. 48.403 for that red and silver. Down the back straightaway. Coming to the line now. He crosses. He's got an 8-second lead over Doug. Doug on a 46.403. He's looking to go number 3 overall. Clinton on a 45-lap run. He needs to find a 46. Less than a minute left to go. There's 45 left. 45 left in this race. Clinton in that green and white. number 29. He goes 5.3 that time around. Coming to the line of 5.2. He's on a 45.401. He needs to drop a whole second. He goes 5.2. That's a good lap. It's going to help him. Needs some faster with 20 seconds left to go. Back-to-back 5.2s. He's struggling to get that car through the corner. Here comes the bell. 5 seconds remaining. Keep on going. Everyone keep going. Brent, Clinton, only car's done. Ryan, you're done. Doug and Tony, you're done. Tony Hunt goes 48.403. Looking to reset TQ. Matt in the 2, Doug in the 3, and Magic Man going to finish out in the 4. That's going to be your A main starting.
Motorcycle. My body. My bed. Chris Workman.
Paul Taylor, you gonna make it? What'd you say? All right. Get him rolling, get him rolling. Race will go live. Sound of the tone, less than 5. Chris, Cole, Ronnie, and Mike. All 4 drivers checked in, putting down their first laps. Fastest car off start. Oh man, Ronnie on his lid. We got Cole, Denny out front, Mike Olvey, and Chris. Cole, he's got half a second over Chris. Chris has 2/10 on Mike. Oh man, big crashes there in the middle. Cole gonna fall back. He's got a new paint scheme. 40 seconds down, 3:20 left to go. Mike leading the way with a 6-second. He's got a 1-second lead over Chris. Chris has half a second on Cole. Your leader is that dark blue, number 12, through the middle of the track. Turns 3, coming to the line. Mike goes 6.7. He's got 1/10 over Chris. Now Chris gonna take the lead. Chris Workman, that purple, all orange bumper, through the middle of the track, coming to the line. He crosses with a 6.6, longer lap for him. Mike Olvey back to the point. He goes 6.2. Now Workman goes 5.7. Hot lap is smoking fast. He is throttle out through the corner. Chris leading the way. Cole Denny In that 2 spot, he's pushing way up the corner. He's trying to get that thing to steer. 1:45 down, 2:15 to go. Chris, Cole, Mike, your top 3. Now Chris.
2 minutes left.
Chris leading the way with a 5-second lead over Cole. Denny now. Mike in the 3, Ronnie in the 4. Your leader, that deep purple, a little bit of blue. Coming through the middle of the track, turns 4 and 3. He's coming off on Ronnie, getting around him. Coming up on Cole. Cole now white and pink, number 74. Gaps are spreading out. 2:30 down, 1:30 remaining. Chris, Cole, Mike, your top 3. Ronnie is 40 seconds behind in that 4th place spot. Chris leading the way with an 8-second lead over Cole. Cole has 3 over Mike. 3 minutes down, 1 minute left to go. Hot lap of the race goes to Chris, the only car to break the 5-second barrier. He's on a 5.75. Cole and Mike. Cole goes 6 flat, Mike goes 6.2. 3:15 down, 45 seconds left to go. Chris Workman crossing the line. Turns 4 and 3 now. That solid purple, a little bit of blue. Coming the line, he goes 6 flat. He's on a 39.403. Cole Denny, 11 seconds behind him now. Mike, 6 seconds behind Cole. Big gaps. Everyone is on their own lap now. Time winding down. We got 5 seconds left to go. 5 seconds left to go. Cross the line, cross the line.
Chris Workman done.
Race is over, race is over.
The race is completed.
Chris, Cole, Mike, Ronnie. All right, it is 8:20. So, racing getting dragged just a little bit. Let's try to wrap this up. We're going to do a 10-minute break. 10-minute break. Racing starts back at 8:30. That's about 9 minutes from now. 8:30.
219.
All right, in 5 minutes, Super Stock Late Model will be your B main. Will be starting first. Super Stock Late Model B main up first.
Doesn't matter. When you look at it,
Yeah. All right, race number 1, Super Stock Late Model B main to the track here in 2 minutes. My marshals are going to be from race number 11, 10 scale Late Model A main. You are my marshals. Last race of the night, 10 scale Late Model. Race number 1 should be making their way to the track. Super stock late model B main. I got 2 guys here already. Marshals are from 10 scale late model. If you are in the 10 scale buggy late model class, make your way out here now. I'm looking for Tony, Max, and Eddie as drivers. Drivers for Super Stock Late Model. Marshals are from 10 scale late model. Dwight. Here for Chris. Dwight, Phil, Keith, and Doug. Oh, yeah. Dwight, Phil, Keith, and Doug out to the track to Marshall. Dwight, Keith, Phil, and Doug. I've got 1 Marshall out here already.
Two. Money.
I need 1 more Marshall out here. Oh, there they are. We're good. All right, Max, get yourself a couple laps.
That's easy.
All right, time to get them lined up. Mike Alvey, you're going to be leading us here tonight. Solid gray, number 3. Tony Hutton in that blue and black form on top. Nathan in the 3, Max in the 4. All right, guys. You are falling behind Mike. Mike, when you're ready, roll us off. Out of turn 4, you are live. Oh man, big crash in 4. Max from the 4 spot up to the 2. He is reeling in Mike. Max had the fastest car on track. He is now 1/10 of a second off the leader. They come to the line. Oh, Max coming in hot. That's solid gray, number 3. Trying to hold off the orange and silver. Black wheels. Oh man, he's overdriving the hell out of it. Hot lap goes to Max, 4.57. Turns 3 and 4 come to the line. Oh, big crash in turn 2. Mike holding his own. Mike went 4.8. Tony, hot lap of the race, 4.51. He is right behind Max, looking for the inside. Oh, Max swept on 2 wheels. Now Max going to take it right back. Both of them looking at the inside. Max going to dive bomb. He sees the opening. Max now in the lead. Mike still holding on to that bump position. Oh, his body going to rub. It's going to be Mike to the 2 now. Max, Tony, Mike, your top 3. 135 down, 225 to go. Max on a 49.40. Half a second behind him is Tony Hutton. 1 second behind Tony is Mike Alvey. Max crossing the line with a 4.6. Tony goes 4.8. He's up in the wall. 2 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go.
2 minutes left.
Oh, Mike with a big crash. I believe that's going to be the nail in the coffin. Max and Tony looking to make the bump. Mike with that big crash, now a whole lap behind him. .230 down, 130 left to go. Max on a 50-lap run. Tony 2 seconds behind him. Mike 7 behind Tony. With 130 left on the clock, the gaps are spreading out. Max, orange and silver, down the front straightaway. Oh, giving it gas out of the corner. Upsetting that car a little bit. He's getting squirrely. Tony reeling him in. Max goes 4.7. Tony goes 4.6. 4.7, 4.7 from both of them. Orange and silver leading the way. Blue, black, and silver in the 2 spot. 1.2 behind him. He's dropped the gap from 2.2 to 1.1. With 40 seconds left on the clock, the gap is 1.2 seconds. Max gonna find a couple of hot laps, back-to-back 4.6 to a 4.6. He's got that gap stretched back out to 1.5 seconds. 20 left on the clock. Max and Tony, they got 16 seconds over Mike. Mike has 20 over Nathan. Max was up in the wall. Tony right there on his rear bumper with 5 seconds left to go. Next time by, they will be done. Oh, Max up on 2 wheels. It's going to be, whoa, 300ths of a second. Max Mason still going to hold it. Tony in the 2, Mike in the 3, just shy of that win. Wow, to the line, literally. You don't see much of those anymore.
Ultimately. Right. Right. Right.
All right. Slash modified B main. No more laps, no more laps. Get them lined up. Get them lined up. Nick Lowry leading this one off. He's going to be in that green and blue, number 27 in the 2 spot. Ben Wright, green and blue, number 24. Dean Riley in the 3, that orange and black. He's in the 3 spot. Eddie in the 4, and Alton in the 5. All right, guys. Get them rolling, Nick. You are leading this race. Out of turn 4, we are going racing. Good start, good start. Oh, Nick way high. Ben right there. Oh, man. Coming in hot. Work together, work together. .30 seconds down, 3:30 left to go. We got Ben, Alton, Nick, your top 3. Ben and Alton looking to go to the top. Ben gonna be in that green and blue leading the way. He crosses the line. He goes 5.4. Alton Henley goes 5.2. Oh, Ben way up in the wall. Alton Henley to the point. Oh, he's stuck up in crash cars. Nick Lowry in the 3. He was in a crash last time by another long lap to back it up. He's now 1 lap behind. Alton, Ben, Dean. Everything's getting flipped around. Dean Riley now battling for the 2 spot. Oh, he's spun around. Alton Henley working a whole lap lead now. Ben Wright holding down the 2. Oh no, big crash out of Ben. He's going to fall back to the... Oh, never mind. Ben's still holding that 2 spot. Ben in that green and blue, number 24, crossing the start finish. He's got 2nd place. Dean Riley not too far behind him. Oh, Alton's body going to fall off.
Two minutes left.
.150, 2:15 down, 1:45 left to go. Ben, Eddie, Dean, Nick, Alton, your top 5. Ben Wright leading the way. Eddie, 7 seconds back. Dean, 1/10 of a second away from the bump. Nick, 2 seconds behind, and Alton another 2. 1:30 left on the clock. Lots of time left to go. Ben, Eddie, Dean, your top 3. Dean, a little bobble there. Let's Nick and Alton reel him back in. A big crash out of Dean. Moves Alton Henley to the 4 spot. Dean is now 2 seconds behind. 3 minutes down, 1 minute left to go. 1 minute remaining. Dean, Alton, Nick. That's 3, 4, and 5 trying to make their way to the bump. Alton's got to find 3 seconds to make his way to the bump. Ben Wright, green and blue, number 24, down the back straightaway, holding the lead. Alton Henley up to the 3, half a second away from the bump. Dean Riley in the 2. That solid orange and red. Alton pushing his way back. Half a second is the difference with 30 left to go on clock. 30 left to go. Down the back straightaway. Turns 3 and 4. Dean a little high. Alton not quite there to capitalize. He's swinging low. Alton in the wall. Oh, man. Alton's got the bump. 15 seconds left to go. Keep on rolling. Keep on rolling. Big crash on the back. Go low. Go low. Crash on the back. 1 more lap around. Ben crossing. There's the bell. Keep on going. Keep on going.
One more time.
Ben, you are finished. Alton, you missed the line.
All drivers are finished.
Race is over. Race is over.
Clinton Teacher. Brent Barnsley. Wayne White. Ryan Hall. Keith Teacher.
right, get them lined up. Race number 3, slash late model B main. Clinton on the point. He's in that green and black, number 29. Ryan Hahn, white and green, number 24 in the 2 spot. 28. No, that's just...
Is that an 8 or a 0? 8.
And a 28. Keith Tischer, color bomb. Stars and stripes on the side, number 14. He's in the 3. Brent in the 4. Wayne in the 5. All right, Clinton, you are leading us off. When you're ready. Out of turn 4, we are live. "15 seconds down, 3:45 to go. First couple laps being put down. Clinton, Ryan, Keith, your top 3 as they cross the line. Clinton in that green and black, number 29. He crosses. Half a second behind him is Ryan Hahn. Ryan has a whole second on Keith. Coming up on traffic, give those drivers lots of room. Give them lots of room. Green and black, number 29, leading over the solid white and green, number 28. Keith now pushing up to the 3. Keith's not too far away from Ryan. Battle for the 2 spot. That is your bump. Clinton pulling away. He's got a hot lap of a 4.9. Ryan goes 4.9. Keith a 5 flat. 1:15 down, 2:45 to go. $130 down, 2:30 left to go. Clinton leading the way on a 48.404. 2 seconds behind him is Ryan Hahn. Ryan's got 1.5 over Keith. Gaps are spreading out. 1:45 down, 2:15 to go.
Two minutes left.
$2.15 down, 1:45 remaining. Clinton holding the lead. He's got 2 seconds over Ryan. Your leader down the front straightaway, crossing that start-finish line now. He just put a lap on 3rd place. Oh, Ryan spun around. Keith now 3 seconds behind. Oh, stuck on a crash car. $1.15 remaining. 2:45 down, 1:15 remaining. With 1 minute remaining, Clinton has a 3-second lead over Ryan. Ryan has 5 over Keith. So Ryan has a whole lap on 3rd place. He's got that bump pretty well wrapped up. Just has to keep it on his wheels. Oh, man. Keith and Brent are 20 seconds apart. That's the battle for the 3 spot. Everyone is on their own lap. Everyone's on their own lap. $20 seconds left to go. Clinton on a 47.404. This is 1 lap shy of a TQ run. Ryan Hahn now 7 seconds back. Q3 behind him. 5 seconds remaining. No time left. When you cross the line, your race will be over. Across the line, your race is done. Clayton, Keith, Clinton, Ryan, and Brent. Race is over. Race is over.
All drivers are finished. Both forms are done. The race is concluded. Mason Guthrie. Luke Guthrie. Jackson Bolt. Wayne Bolt.
All right, bring him to the line. Bring him to the line. Wayne Boyd, TQ for the sportsman class here tonight. He's in that camo and orange, number 13. And that 2 spot is Luke Guthrie. He's in that red, black, and blue, number 15. Mason, solid white, blue and red racing stripes, number 53 on that 3rd spot. Jackson Boyd going to be rounding us off in that 4. All right, drivers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wayne, you are leading us off when you're ready. Out of turn 4, we are going live. "30 seconds out, 3:30 left to go. It's a mix-up. Luke with a wrong lap. Mason 3 seconds behind. Whoa, make sure we're not cutting the track like that. Whoa, Luke. Wow. 45 seconds out, 3:15 left to go. Wayne Boyd leading the way, 41.405. $115 down, 2:45 remaining. Wayne on a 41.404. This is just short of his TQ run. He went 5.3. Luke goes 5.4. 2 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go.
2 minutes left.
Whoa! Two minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Wayne's still leading the way. Big crashes. Yeah. Wayne, Luke, Mason, Jackson, your top four. Wayne leading the way. Luke is 4 seconds behind. Another big bobble out of Wayne. Luke now 3 seconds behind. .110 left to go. Wayne is now 1.8 over Luke. Race is closing in. Time winding down. 3 down, 1 to go. Wayne, Luke. Luke with a big one. And now Wayne has the lap on him. 3:15 down, 45 seconds left to go. .30 seconds left to go. Wayne Boy on a 37 and a 4.0. Luke 10 seconds behind him. Mason 10 behind him, and Jackson 1 minute behind. Keep on pushing. We got 15 left to go. Five seconds left on the clock. It's Wayne, Luke, Mason, everyone on their own lap. Coming to the line, this is the bell. Jackson, Wayne, Mason, Luke, everyone's finished. Everyone is done.
Nothing done. The race is completed.
Okay, if you were in that last race, I need you back out to the track. Mason Guthrie out to the track. Mason Guthrie out to the track.
Chris Whitman. Eddie Sadler.
Thank you, Alton. Good hops.
Matt Smith.
Mason, are you going to make it?
Eric Mason.
All right. Let's get him lined up. Get him lined up. Chris Workman, TQ here tonight in the Tour of Buggy class. He's not purple and yellow, number 777. Dwight in the 2 spot, solid white and yellow, number 14. Eddie in the 3, that clear and blue. Eric in the 4. All right, guys. Chris, you are leading this one off when you're ready. Down the back straightaway. Turns 3 and 4. They are going live. Oh, big push out of Chris. Hits the wall. Wheels go up. Oh, man. Marshall, where are you at? Big crash out of them. Allows Eddie to take the point. Eddie spun around. It's a 4-way battle for the top spot. Dwight gonna take it now. Chris having a little bit of trouble working his way through it. Oh, he sees it inside, takes it. Dwight, Eddie, Chris, your top 3 now. Chris has a lot of work to do. He's got a hot lap of the race. He goes 4.51. Eddie finds a 4.7. $115 down, 2:45 to go. Dwight Smith leading the way. Chris, Eddie, Eric, your top 4. Dwight goes 4.5. That's his fastest lap. Chris goes 4.38 that time around. Chris reeling him in. 1.4 behind now. This time around, 1.1. Down the backside of the track. Oh, Chris hit the wall once again. Wheels go up. Same thing that happened on lap number 1. Two minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Dwight, Chris, Eddie, your top 3. Dwight's got 1.5 over Chris. This time around, 1.4. We are just past the halfway mark. $230 down, 130 left to go. Chris Workman has 1.3 over Dwight Smith. So Dwight with a long lap. He had a 7.2 second lap. Drops him back to the 2. Chris now leading the way. That purple and yellow. 777. Down the back straightaway. Turns 3 and 4. Coming to the line. 1:10 remaining on clock.
Left.
45 remaining. Chris Workman on a 51.402. He's stretching that gap out to 2.7 seconds. 40 left on the clock. Dwight has 25 over Eddie. Eric pulled off the track early in the race. That's going to be your 1, 2, 3. Chris, Dwight, Eddie with 30 seconds left on the clock. Ten seconds remaining. Chris is going to get one more lap around. One more. Keep on going, Dwight. Chris, you are caught the line. You're finished. Eddie and Dwight.
Our drivers are finished.
Chris, Dwight, Eddie, your top three. Race is over. Race is over.
Max Mason. Max X. John Newton. Ryan Hall. Sean Crow. Nick Lowry.
All right, no more laps. Get him to the start finish. Matt Sinex. He's going to be in that white and blue yellow, number 34, leading us off. Ryan in that 2 spot. He's going to be in that solid white and blue, number 9. In the 3 is the green, silver, and black, number 4 of Nick. Phil in the 4, Max in the 5, and Tony on the 6. Max and Tony from the B. Fighting their way up. We'll see what they can do. All right, race number 6, Super Stock Late Model A main. Matt, you are leading us off when you're ready. Out of turn 4, they are racing. They hit the start finish. All right, restart. Let's get a good first lap. I want to see all 6 of my cars cross the line in order. All right. Go ahead. Out of turn 4. Work together. All right. Already seeing some position changes. Oh, man. Oh, no. $30 seconds down, 3:30 left to go. Matt, Ryan, Phil, your top three. Tony in the 4, Max in the 5, Nick in the 6. That was a nasty start. Matt leading the way. He's in that white and blue, number 34, crossing the line. Ryan in the 2, Phil in the 3, Tony 4, Max 5. 50 seconds down, 3:10 left to go. Matt leading the race. Ryan 1 second behind him. Phil 5 behind Ryan. Leader down the back. Ryan down the back. Phil down the front straightaway. They have a whole lap on Phil. Phil is in that third place position. Phil has 1/10 on Tony. Now Tony driving around him. Tony to the 3. Tony's showing a lot of pace in this one. Hot lap of the race goes to Max Mason, 4.4. Ooh. Matt, Ryan, Tony, your top three. Max in the 4, Nick in the 5. Two minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Matt Sinex, that blue and white number 34, crossing the start finish. He's got 4 seconds over Ryan. Ryan has 3 over Tony. Max 6 seconds away from the podium. Matt goes 4.50. Ryan 4.59. Tony 4.55. And Matt's a 4.4. The only driver to find it. .230 down, 1:30 left to go. Matt, Ryan, Tony, your top three. .115 left to go. Matt, Ryan, Tony. Max in the 4, Nick in the 5. Your leader still holding up strong. He's got a 3-second lead. Oh, watch the back straightaway.
Don't move left.
Ooh. Big crash from Ryan. He got mixed up with the lap car. It's Tony under the 2 spot with less than a minute to go. 45 remaining. Tony on the back straightaway. Now Ryan on the back straightaway. The difference is 2.3 seconds. Ryan in that white and blue. Number 9. Tony in that blue and black. No number on the side. Black wheels. He crosses the line. A 4.7 out of Tony. Ryan a 4.7. No time gained. Oh, Ryan pushed hard, swinging inside to inside. Oh, way high on the left. Ryan goes 4.9. Tony goes 4.7. The gap is going to stretch. 5 seconds left to go. 5 seconds left to go. Matt going to run a flawless race. He goes 52.404.
Done.
Cross the line, cross the line. Race is done. Race is done.
Finished. 200 done. The race is concluded.
Matt Sinex goes start to finish. Tony from the B main up to the 2 spot. Ryan in the 3.
Paul Taylor. Money Sadler. Mike Ronnie. Chris Workman. Mike Bell.
All right, no more laps, no more laps. Getting to the start-finish line. Chris Workman. That solid purple, little bit of blue. Number 2222. Cole Denny in that 2 spot. The white and pink, number 74. Mike Olvey in the 3. That solid navy blue, number 12 in the 3. Ronnie 4. Paul on the 5. Chris, you are getting them rolling when you're ready. All 5 of you are going live out of turn number 3. Out of turn number 3. Good start there. Oh, Ronnie's sliding out. Falling to the back. Oh, he's going to nuke the leader. Wow. Found him on the first lap around. We got Cole Denny on point. Mike, Chris, Paul, Ronnie. Cole in that white and pink, number 74. He's got a hot lap of a 5.9. Showing up being a little bit faster than he was in qualifying. Now Chris Workman fought his way back to the 2 spot. He is reeling in the leader like there's no tomorrow. Dropping half a second here, half a second there. Oh, through the left side of the track, he's going to find him. Cole going to have to hold off Chris with a half a second lead for the next 3 minutes. Working his way through traffic, trying to find a way around Ronnie. Oh, Chris found the inside, not going to hold it. Next corner around, he's going to see it wide open. Car does not steer enough. Cole is going to need some good luck. Maybe some lap car going to roll him off the track. 130 down, 230 left to go. That purple and blue going to get caught in 2 other lap cars. Wow, the luck. Cole in that white and pink, number 74, going to dodge him perfectly. Cole, Chris, Paul, your top 3. Paul is 6 seconds away from Chris. Paul has a 30-second lead over Ronnie. That 3rd place is pretty well locked in. 2 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go now. Cole, Chris, Paul. Chris is rolling him in. Oh, Cole cannot get away from this guy. Chris, fastest car on the track by half a second. Cole going a little wide every time. Oh, a little too much gas. Chris sees the other side. Cole going to be able to hold on to it next time around. Coming to the line. Chris going to have it wide open. Oh, now Paul giving him trouble. 1:30 left on the clock. 1:30 remaining. .245 down, 1:15 left to go. Chris, Cole, Paul, your top 3. Cole Denny losing sight of the leader. It was 1.9 last time around. They come to the line. Oh, Cole gonna find a car. Cole is now 4 seconds behind the leader. 1 minute remaining. He's gonna need a monsterful crash out of the leader. 40 seconds remaining. Chris, Cole, Paul, your top 3. Chris on a 39.402, crossing the start finish. .20 seconds left to go. Chris, Cole, Paul. Oh man. 1 and 2 as they started. Time winding down. 10 seconds left to go. Looks like this one is in Chris's hands. There's nothing he can do to mess it up now.